What is up, comic book fans? Welcome to Nerdy Geeks Comics. I am Nerdy Geek. Today is Friday, August the 7th, 2026. So since it's a Friday, it's time for my Don't Get Fucked or Final Order Cutoff video. Let's see. What do we have? Do we have some new number ones? Check. Do we have some Mark Spears books? Check. Do we have some blind bags? Check. Am I a sucker and gonna buy some blind bags? Probably. Let's get to my list. Okay, so like I said, this is my final order cutoff for this coming Monday, August the 10th. So if you see something on here that sounds interesting to you or something that you don't already have that you might want, go ahead and go to your local LCS, send them an email, text message them, whatever you do with your local LCS to make sure they put this on there. Or if you're in an area that you don't have a LCS, whatever online retailer you use, put in the order. That way you get the biggest discount possible. Because as I always say, this is a very expensive hobby. Let's try and make it as affordable as possible. So let's get to the list. To start us off, we have Absolute Green Lantern, issue number 18. This is cover C by Riko Murakami. I hope I said that right. So I am still enjoying this series. I am almost caught up. I am on issue number 16. Issue 17 just came out. So I'm still on board. You would think that I would love this, everything going on in space more, but I feel like I liked it better when it was on Earth. But we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it leads. But as of right now, I'm still reading this and I'm still enjoying it. All right, here we have Absolute Superman, issue number 23. This is cover A by Rafa Sandoval. And here we have a toy cover variant. I actually really like it. Of all the variants that are coming out, this cover A is by far my favorite cover. So this is the one I'm going to be picking up. I don't know if it's actually going to have a sound chip inside or if they're just doing that, but it'd be pretty cool if they did. All right, here we have Batgirl, issue number 23. This is cover D by Stanley Artgerm Lau. Really nice 40th anniversary homage to The Dark Knight Returns. I really like this cover. There's a couple of other covers. Cover A is really nice, but this is the one that really caught my eye, so this is the one I will be picking up. Here we have Batman, issue number 13. This is cover B by Dan Mora. Really nice cover right here. I'm still enjoying this series. I did like, what was her name? Verity Pennyworth. I did like her in issue number 12. She seemed like a very likable character. She seemed very capable. And even was at one point where Damian and Bruce were talking to her and she set up a little sting. And then they both just said, "You can stay." So we'll see how she progresses as a character, but I've liked her so far. All right, here we have Batman Day 2026. This is Batman of Two Worlds, number 1. I don't know if there's going to be any others or if this is just a one-shot. I couldn't tell you, but this cover was done by Nick Dragotta and Jorge Jimenez. And this is where you have Batman and Absolute Batman both doing an investigation about the same crime or same mystery that's happening. I don't know if they're going to be on their respective worlds or realities, just searching, just looking up the same crime, or if they're going to cross over. I couldn't tell you. It sounds interesting. Everything Absolute Batman just seems to explode. So I'm going to make sure I do pick this up. Here we have Black Cat, issue number 14. This is cover A by Jose Maria Casanovas. You got a really nice, sci-fi cover. This reminds me of those sci-fi covers from the 50s. You got, some symbiotes down there. I like it. I'm going to pick this one up. All right. Here we have Graveyard Shift, issue number 1. This is cover B by Mark Spears. So this is the whole new storyline, or a whole new, universe that Mark Spears is going to create. Will it cross over with Monsters or Midnight Man? I don't know. We'll find out. But knowing Mark Spears, who likes things like that, I wouldn't be surprised if it did eventually. But it's basically some people who are in debt, and I don't know if so they signed a contract with the company that basically says, oh, you have to work for us. I don't know if it's the time of their death or if it's just at midnight or what. I mean, I'm gonna guess it's after their death, so their debt is paid off, but then in the afterlife they have to clock in, and they're gonna be trying to protect the world, protect the earth or the city. I don't know. So sounds interesting. I will be picking it up. Here is cover F, which is a 1 in 20 by Mark Spears. I really like this cover. That looks like it would be really nice under a black light. Here is the 1 in 100 that I really like, but I don't think I'm going to be able to pick it up through my LCS. But it is a nice, a really nice skull cover. Only got one eye in there. 1 in 100. They tend to do pretty well for Mark Spears. So if you can get it and you like it, pick it up. And as I mentioned in my intro, we have blind bags. So from what I've been able to gather from different sources, these blind bags will not have any of the open order cover, and I believe they're not going to have any of the ratios. There's going to be unique covers in here. There's going to be, I believe there's going to be sketch covers, and each blind bag also comes with a card that is each character's card for jobbing in or clocking in. I would assume it has the character's picture on it, and then the back is their job in. I don't know. And then the cards are going to be, I think there's going to be like 15 different cards. So you're going to get different cards. You're going to get different covers. And I don't think I'm pretty sure that there's not going to be as many covers as there were for the trick-or-treat bags or the Christmas bags. So pick them up if you want. I will pick up a few, but nowhere near as many as I did for trick-or-treat or the Christmas covers, but I'll still pick up a few. We'll see what happens. It's nice to have that extra card in there, because I think there might be some foil cards and things like that in there too. So sounds interesting. I will be picking it up. I will be picking some up. All right, here we have Hellraiser Resurrection, The Deep Gospel, issue number 1. This is cover G by Ito. Really great cover right here, guys. I really like this cover. I love Ito's artwork. And I know whenever Ito was first starting, like his IG handle is literally Ito Scares Me. So I'm assuming he's going more back into his horror background, which I really like. So I'm definitely picking this cover up. Here we have the Horror of Godzilla, issue number 2. This is cover A by Tristan Jones. So I don't know if you picked this up, if you read it. Sorry, my voice is kind of cracking today, kind of feeling under the weather, but I still wanted to make sure I got a video out for y'all. But anyways, issue number 1 was fantastic. It was the best read for last week's New Comic Book Day. I thought the story was really great. It's truly a horror, a kaiju horror story. You see Godzilla, he's just destroying. He has no other motivations to do any type of help or going for anything. He's just out there destroying. It's set, I believe, in the 50s. I really like the book, and the artwork inside really complemented the story. So this was a fantastic book. I did order some of the EOM covers. I don't know if y'all saw those. Carnivore Comics has some EOM exclusives that are really nice covers. So I'm definitely in on this story. I think it's only like a 4 to 6 issues though, which is kind of sad because issue number 1 was great. However, if the quality continues through the 4 to 6 issues, that's fine. I don't need them to stretch it out and make it worse. Give me a fantastic story, even if it's only just, 4 to 6 issues. I am here for it. So I am definitely picking this up. And if you didn't read it, try and pick up a copy and give it a read because it was such a good story. I really loved it. So there's also a 1 in 10 black and white variant by Tristan Jones. Really nice cover. And we have cover B by Jack Smith, which looks like kind of like a movie poster homage, or maybe just, one of those 80s posters type things. I really like it, so I'm going to be picking this one up as well. All right, here we have the Legion of Superheroes, issue number 1. This is cover C by Mark Spears. We have Brainiac up here, a really fantastic cover of Brainiac by Mark Spears. I really like this cover. We'll see how the story goes. Hopefully we get a good story. DC has been doing such great work on their covers, their interior art, and on their stories. I hope it continues, but eventually we know it's probably going to run out. But as of right now, if they're putting out a number 1, I'm going to pick it up and give it a shot. All right, here we have cover H, the Dan Mora Michael J. Fox variant. It's a nice variant. Of course, it's the Back to the Future homage. It's pretty nice. I'm a Michael J. Fox fan. I'll be picking it up. Here we have M.A.S.K, issue number 4. This is cover B by Jay Anacleto, or Cleto. I don't know how to pronounce it, but a really nice cover right here. Let me know, because I read the first issue. I did like it, but I haven't read an issue since. Are y'all still reading M.A.S.K? And is it holding up, or is it diminishing returns? Let me know in the comments. Here we have Mega Man Gear Masters, issue number 1. This is cover C by Jeffrey Chamba Cruz. A really nice in-game homage. I really like this cover. So that last series of Mega Man ended, as I had told y'all on my previous FOC, I want to say. But it looks like we're still going to have Jeffrey Cruz doing some covers for them. And there's also this cover, which is cover E, a 1 in 5 Gonzalo, Genzoma, and Ordonez cover. Really nice cover. So let me know. I'm not sure if this is a Sega cover or if it's an Atari type cover. I want to say it's Atari, but I could see it being both. They both had that kind of same style. Let me know which style do y'all think this one is. I'd be interested to find out. All right, here we have the Muppets Take the Marvel Universe, issue number 1. There's a ton of covers for this. I'm specifically going to be picking up this Scotty Young. I really like this Scotty Young cover. It's a fantastic cover. There's also a 1 in 100 Virgin variant of this. I'm just going to pick up this one. The Muppet covers that came out not too long ago did fairly well. Again, I'm not going to be picking up everything that comes out for this series, but this Scotty Young really, really caught my eye, and I really like it. Okay, here we have Sleepy Hollow, The Witches of the Western Wood, issue number 5. This is cover A by Luana Vecchio. I've enjoyed this series. I thought it's been a fantastic series. Some of the guys for the other comic show, when we do the reviews, they're also enjoying the series. The artwork inside is good. The story is really good. We get the backstory of how the sisters ended up where they did when Sleepy Hollow started. I have enjoyed it, so I am still in on this series, and it's been a fun read. Here we have cover B by Jose Jarro. We have one of the sisters up there with the Headless Horseman. Really nice cover right here. All right, here we have Supergirl Survive, issue number 4. This is cover B by Taryn Clark. I really like this cover. It's a very hopeful cover. I think this series ends at issue number 4. I don't think there's an issue number 5. I did read issue number 3. It was a longer read. But I've enjoyed it. I don't think it was as good as issue 1 or 2, but it was still a good read. Supergirl is wielding a blue power ring and just trying her best to make sure Clark is happy, or not Clark, but Kal-El is happy at the time. And she has a visitor pop in, which is an interesting visitor, not somebody I was expecting to see in this series. But it's been a good story so far. I'm still enjoying it. And here we have cover C by Sweeney Vu. As I said, this issue looks like it's a very hopeful. Maybe they made it to Earth and they learned about their powers and they feel like everything's going to be okay. But it's been a fun series, and I'm going to read it to the end. All right, here we have Superman the Stranger, issue number 1. This is cover B by Dave Johnson. So we're going back to the golden age with this series. We're going back to the origins of Superman, where he was fighting for the little man, you know, fighting against corporations or taking advantage of people. I don't know if this is just a rehash of the original stories, or if they're going to be making new, unique stories based back then. So I don't know. This is basically that's all it said. We're going back to the golden age, where Superman was doing what I had said. So I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to give it a shot. It would be interesting to see a lower powered Superman fighting for the little guy. The way he came out sounds interesting to me. Hopefully it's not just a rehash of reprints of his old stories, but I'm still going to give issue number 1 a shot. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, issue number 22. This is cover C by Nick Marinkovich. Hopefully I said that right. And we got a really great cover of the Turtles right here. I'm guessing since we got Halloween coming up that we're going to start getting our scary looking covers. Looks like they're fighting some zombies. A really great cover. I really love the artwork by Marinkovich right here. So I'm definitely going to want to pick this one up. Here we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder, issue number 12. This is cover C by Ito. Guys, as I always tell you, Ito does some great artwork. I want to say this is his second cover that I have on here this week. You know that if there's going to be Ito cover, specifically open order, I'm going to do my best to make sure I put it on FOC. A really great cover, the Shredder right here by Ito. But there's also a 1 in 25 version variant. I don't know if I'm going to qualify through my LCS to pick this up, but I want to let y'all know in case y'all are at one of those places where your LCSs have a lot more pulls than mine does, so you can pick this up easily. But there it is. Pick it up if you like it. All right, here we have X-Men, issue number 37. This cover was done by Mingyi Gan. Hopefully I said that right. A really gorgeous cover of Magneto right here. This was a really fantastic cover, really very anime inspired. I really like it. I'm not reading X-Men, but if the artwork looked like this on the interior, I'd probably still be reading it. It's really gorgeous artwork. I love it. I'm picking this one up. And that's it. That's my last book for my FOC. Hopefully you saw something that you liked. Go make sure you go pre-order it wherever you pre-order your books. Please hit the like and subscribe. Click the bell for notifications. Again, I'm a small but growing channel. Hopefully you're entertained. If you have any feedback of how I should do my FOC or my new comic book day hauls, let me know. I'm not saying I'm going to do it, but I will take any good feedback and maybe try and incorporate some of it in here. But as always, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.